Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass here, and welcome back to Your Turn to Die. Previously, we left off just before the main game, which is the part that everyone enjoys the most. Extravagant feast. Cashews on the screen. Everyone, how are you feeling? I truly thank you for once again participating in the main game. I will omit detailed explanations, but I have one point of warning this time. It appears one of you lost your tablet. Q-taro. Due to the need for fingerprint identification, others cannot misuse it, but as it is a disadvantage to not know your own role, a spare tablet has been placed on your table. Please use it if you are the person in question. That's all for my warning. To perceive the rules, please touch the screen. It's starting. A second main game. Well then, allow me to explain the rules of the main game. The basic rules are that one person is to be sacrificed will be chosen by majority vote. The vote will be split into two parts. For the first round, the preliminary vote, half the total will be chosen as candidates. As there are only 8% alive, this will be 4. A final vote will be held using these, deciding the ultimate victim. In other words, sacrifice is decided by narrowing down from 8 to 3 to 1. Of importance are the 4 rules. The first is the commoner. This is a normal rule which has no powers. The second is the keymaster. As one would expect, they hold the key. If chosen as a sacrifice, all will perish. The third is sage. By the power of holy divination, they can know who the keymaster is. The fourth is a sacrifice. This is the card of reversals, which lets its owner live only if they are chosen as a sacrifice. But meanwhile, if not chosen, they will die. So it's also an accursed card. In exchange, the sacrifice can vote twice. And if they win, they can escape together with a person of their choice. Incidentally, in the event that multiple people are tied for first, if the sacrifice is present, the sacrifice wins. If the keymaster is present, all perish. If both the sacrifice and keymaster are tied for first, the keymaster takes priority and all perish. So basically you're screwed no matter what. The distribution is 1 keymaster, sage and sacrifice. All the others are commoners. Best of luck, and may you avoid total destruction at all costs. That goes without saying. Well, everyone, please wait for the game to begin. Hat! Huh? Hey, Gashu! Miley. Gashu, are you listening? You really gotta muck things up. You mean a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. Are you trying to appropriate the main game for yourself? Apologies for the video malfunction. The main game will now begin. Please enter, everyone. What just happened there? Before me are strange familiar desks. You're here. You're early, Keiji. What was that earlier, Mal? Gashu, what's going on? Explain yourself. Kinda feels like this won't be a normal main game. It's starting all over again. Oh my, what a bustling crowd. Did you call for me? You, what's this transgression Miley mentioned? Transgression? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. Understand that there truly is a transgression. It should become clear in your discussion. Supposing one is discovered, it will be addressed. Yeah, right, jackass. It's you who's gonna decide what counts as transgression, isn't it? Cashew. Call him Saflin? Sure. At least call Saflin, so he can hand out a judgment on any misconduct. Very well, if that will satisfy you. Saflin could be the more evil one secretly, though. Please be our impartial judge. What are you laughing at, asshole? I am joyful. Such a determination to have a fair slaughter without having to worry over misconduct. You goddamn. Now then, let the second main game. Hang on! Oh! Oh, very good. Everyone has assembled. Damn it. So it's starting after all. Indeed, we have talked long enough. Now we shall begin the second main game. You ready for that noise? Extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's starting again. This horrifying game. Keeping quiet's only making time pass, guys. Let's at least decide our fate by our own hand, okay? It's okay. We've walked this road before, haven't we? You kind of betrayed everyone. Well, technically Joe. And now, it's totally different. We're allies by now. We spent way more time together. Then will you die? Let's find a resolve. You said in the first main game, right, Q-taro? Damn it. Everyone, the card designs have been displayed in the rulebook this time. So be aware that you cannot judge using knowledge of the designs as in the first main game. Well then, please spend this cruel and dense time to your heart's content. Geshu quietly sat down in a chair, and once again, the main game began. My clout. Oh, we reached the cap. It's 50 saves. Wow, just in time. First, let's discuss to get 4 candidates. Who should survive and who can die. Okie dokie. Seems you're ready. Hold up, Keiji. Unlike last time, there's been a bunch of card trades. If we logic it out, I'm sure we can figure out who has to sacrifice and keymaster without going around suspecting each other. If everyone speaks honestly. Would they lie? At the very least, the sacrifice can't tell the truth now, can they? So it's fine to start with finding 4 candidates. Aha. Because those who aren't candidates can be honest. Yep. And also we can prove what everyone's cards are right now. Voting is gonna be hell. It'll be pure blame throwing. That guy should die, this guy should die, so should die, so should die. That guy named So should die. It will be cruel, and leave no trace of any bonds we've got. Fine, I get it. I'm on board, Keiji. And so I'm gonna say it. So you're the most suspicious in my book. Huh? Wait, Reiko. So contributed so much to our escape. I know that. Then who do I vote for? Huh? I can't possibly choose anyone else. If I'm gonna vote, it's gonna be for So. This is how I really feel. So, get a grip, be honest, and clear our doubts. Seems I just don't click with people who speak from emotion. Shut up! I'm telling you, say what you're really... Then I'm fine being the first candidate. Fine by me. Whoa! After all, And the sacrifice. What? Were you even listening to us? This ain't that time to say your role. Was this... some kind of dramatic reveal, like... Splash. Sacrifice. Was our role against confessing your own? He did say he was gonna mess with the rules. Why? So I see. Sorry, Keiji. I just didn't feel comfortable letting you take the initiative. Maybe he hacked it, so the sacrifice doesn't die, and that was his plan. He takes the sacrifice, guarantees he lives because they won't vote for him, and then he doesn't die because he's like hacked the caller or something stupid like that. I know, I'll nominate the next suspicious person. How about that? Is it gonna be me again? This gives him no good idea again. Oppose So. You can't. An approach where whoever's chosen nominates the next person is just... Huh? Are you panicking, Miss Sarah? I'm not panicking. I nominate Kanna. Huh? Bastard. Now what are you saying? Everyone should already understand this. Easily tricked, timid, and lacks ability. What does she even have besides sympathy? Shut the hell up. It ain't you who used her. And using her so cruelly is so trying to betray her. So you're giving Kanna time to vindicate herself. Huh? Sure thing. Let's have a discussion about Kanna's actions during the death game. So that we can trust her. You and your indirect mind games? Kanna, at first she just holed up in So's room. You've generally acted together, so she'll be the one who could prove her worth, damn it. Let's see. Kanna was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. Hindrance? Kinda looks like she's pretty shocked to hear that. I couldn't blame her. I'm sure you understand, Sarah. You can extract statements from them. And also, you've got a new weapon, too. Huh? You know, from when we were searching together. Your shrewd detective vision. When someone makes a statement, you might know someone else having a reaction. I can do that. Now let's get to it. Partner. Ooh, he called me partner. Kinky. Let's extract. Hindrance? Kanna isn't a hindrance. Kanna. Why is it flashing around? I'm getting fed up with the having useless helper too. Just now I feel like So's first statement caused someone expression to change. Will the expressions change? I should check on them. Kanna. Though, later in the training phase, it seemed like she was acting alone. Is that true? But well, though said latter half, I was knocked out so I hardly got a clue. In that case, I can't rely on him. And so it's abandoned her. Piece of shit. I just had the material to counter with. This is it. Kanna, are you too shocked to speak? But it seems like she's trying to say something. In that case. I just have to inspire Kanna's heart. Let me just touch it. I'm gonna touch your heart. I'm good at touching hearts. Your heart can't dodge my touching. This makes perfect sense. Kanna, are you fine with him just saying that? It's fine, you can get mad. Let's win in your heart come right now. Kanna, she isn't a hindrance at all. So saying mean things just because he can do hacking, but wasn't Kanna the one who did hacking first? Huh? Hold your horses, how do you mean that? Kanna did hacking. She never make yourself clear. Please tell us about this in a little more detail. Okay. Progress? Kanna did some hacking way before So did Avis's hacking. What kind of hacking was it? I figured out the password. Bringing to someone else's things, that's called hacking, right? Technically, yeah, actually. This mean Kanna sets up with computers too? You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned. Alright, Sarah, let's advance a discussion like this. Yes. Extract statements to expand the discussion. Present items used as evidence or have statements taken out to find discrepancies. So I've been fretting about it since yesterday. He was going, I don't know the password, taking his beanie off and putting it on. Suddenly I looked at So's hands, and was struck by how clean he kept them even in these circumstances. And then I had an epiphany. That there might be traces from the password being typed. So I figured out the password from the micro marks left in the keys. I extracted a new statement. It's really concerning. We don't have much time for discussion. Then how about you explain yourself, So? I'm explaining. Explain what a useless girl Kanna is. Don't talk about people like tools, goddammit. I heard they taught programming in middle school now, but they're claiming they even teach hacking. I'm pretty sure they don't. But what password could it have been? When I heard that, I could only think of the password strapped to the laptop. Kanna, could it be that you didn't use the laptop to hack, but rather you solved the password from the laptop itself? Yes. I see. Before the laptop was handed to So, I was the last one to enter the password. And my fingers left marks. A little bit of dirt from when I pressed the keys. So they didn't need me. When did you solve the password? It was before the trading phase began. Hold on a sec. Don't you think that sounds funny, Sarah? That it does. It's unusual. Because we thought So shared the laptop so they could learn the password from us. But according to you, you picked it up before sharing the laptop with everybody. Yes. And there was no reason to join forces. Yeah, you got duped. That's wrong. So I want an opportunity to reconcile with everyone. Kanna, sorry to say, but there was another reason. Huh? Why did So share a laptop with us? He awakened to goodness! To view the sheriff folder. Look at the sheriff folder on the laptop. Yep, that's gotta be it. The sheriff folder has a separate password, which was the name of Sarah's mother. You gotta be kidding. So, you accepted my deal without saying nothing about this? Huh? What of it? Why, you... Hold on a second, what deal is this? Don't sweat it. It's just between us. I don't think so. I thought it was strange from the get-go. But it seems there was a deal going on behind the sharing of the laptop. I'll have you tell us everything. About this suspicious deal. Progress? I went to So and asked him to show the laptop. I was surprised. Q-taro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. The two talked to each other separated by So's bedroom door. Kanna heard it too. So said that's not a bad deal. And he also said maybe we'll reconcile, so Kanna got really happy. Kanna still believes in the goodness in So. I mean, I had a responsibility, you know. When the token gathering subgame started, I gathered more tokens than anybody to survive. Even the laptop I managed to get my hands on, I hand over in exchange for So's tokens. I was obsessed by the need for tokens back then, you hear? Is that really the only reason? Obviously. You think So blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing. Blackmail. It's really nothing. I didn't intend to hear him out, but Q-taro was so serious I just couldn't turn him down. It turned out to be a good trade. Don't give me that scary look. You benefit from getting to see the laptop for free, right, Miss Sarah? So I didn't extract any statements. Ooh. This is it. Q-taro, was there really no opportunity for blackmail? What you saying? We acquired a certain video, footage from the first floor security cameras. I didn't know there was such a thing. It was all clearly pictured. Q-taro placing the roll cards. And So seeing him do it. If this isn't blackmail material, what is? No way. Q-taro was the one who placed the cards. Muscle Gorilla was a traitor, Neon! A traitor? Is that really the case? Or was there some other circumstance? Ironically, it's because of my improved intuition I don't understand. How could someone like Q-taro be a traitor? Why'd you do a thing like that? Where'd you get the cards, Q-taro? Please say something, Q-taro! Security cameras? What do you mean? Oh, he took off his hat. He's serious. Huh? We should have searched every inch of the first floor. They didn't find any security cameras. I mean... the footage is proof. Wouldn't he be like, oh, you can't even play it. Or we say we found them, but then it's just he said, she said. I don't think any of it matters. Just click one. Of course we did. I think you better be honest, or you lose people's trust in what you say. Sure, no one is able to discover cameras, but still. You were caught on camera. That's the only proof we need. Must be a puppet show. Huh. If you think about it, we've been getting tricked left and right. A fake Reiko, a fake Mishima AI. The kidnappers can move around fakes of us whenever and however they like. You mean... looks like you got tricked, Sarah. Script by the kidnappers, actors, or fakes. You fell for a fake movie put on my dolls. I don't know what you guys saw, but it was all a trap, I tell ya. Learn your lesson. But... talk about a disadvantage. Preparing fakes to trick us with... was a stellar move by enemies, huh? I can't take Q-taro lightly either. Looks like you've been talked down for once, Miss Sarah. I know I told you about the deal between me and So. And I mean, after all we looked at the laptop, I was passed out the whole time. Maybe you just knocked yourself out for a reason. There's gotta be something more suspicious than me. Double down. Hold on. Why'd you pass out in the room of rubble in the first place, Q-taro? Well, I... don't remember. No way. It's true. Got no memory from the moment I entered that room. When I woke up, it was the main game. Now that's a rude awakening. So surely someone else knocked him out. We should find who did it, Mao. It's gotta be a villain, Wolf. Last time I saw Q-taro healthy was when we were looking at the laptop. Then, after the sacrifice was passed to me. Maybe he passed it. He had a lot of coins. I started to panic and ran off to get tokens. Right. I didn't see Q-taro after that. That's also when I started getting my choking fetish. If I could determine everyone's actions at that time. Alright, we're gonna talk about what each of us was doing then. Progress? When we showed the laptop, there were 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kanna, Sarah, Keiji, and Reiko. After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else. After we're done looking at it, Kanna went to deliver the laptop to So. Your friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while. I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Now on the way back. Right, I talked with So about our plan to hack that fake Professor Mishima. I was supposed to pitch back to first floor, Mao. Gotta make our saves. Gotta start extracting information. I was thinking I'd go back to the 3rd floor, but there was newts in the way, Wolf. Laughing doll smiling, Meow. It was scary, Wolf. So Gin was on the 1st floor until I reunited him in the room of lies. I think it's because that plan went well that our escape plan could progress. So, was really detestable, and yet... After we're done joking, we sort of split up. Went searching here and there. I don't have a whole-ass alibi or nothing, but I ain't the culprit. People came by the lobby now and then, so I can verify their alibis. Any other questions, cute little detective? He's kinda in high spirits. So I was talking with Now in the ruined corridor. About what? Sorry, I kinda just gave So a laptop and left right away, so... She was worried about Sarah, so I kinda went looking around for her alone. Is that so? After selling the trade and you leaving, Sarah, I went back to searching too. Talking to Keiji in the lobby, went to the room and rumbled and lost consciousness. When I said I couldn't move it all of a sudden, but butt my head on the wall, but... Specifically, we talked about our hacking plan. Kanna came to deliver the laptop during our chat. I thought of having Kanna join the plan, but she probably went off somewhere. That's my alibi, pretty much. Pretty amazed I could knock out Q-taro. Stun guns are dangerous stuff. We didn't mention the stun gun too. Huh. That statement just now. This is it. You know the weapon used well, so... Huh? I quietly took the stun gun from the scene. Only Gin and I knew that Q-taro was attacked with a stun gun. The only other person who could know is the culprit. So that settles it. It was you who used a stun gun to knock Q-taro out, damn it. So... I give. You found me out so easily. So... Sorry. Didn't want anyone getting in the way of the hacking plan we were preparing. When you suddenly entered the room, I went and used it without even thinking. Well, that was simple. What'd you find to touch this thing like that, meow? Can't seem to recall. Meow! Something feels off. You really have to be at your wit's end to use a single-use stun gun. Was there something more going on between Q-taro and So? That's enough. Just knowing who the culprit was is enough. That can't... It might be pointless to push any further. So's got no intention of explaining himself. For now, we should spare time for someone else. If we're gonna suspect each other, we have to do it now while we have time, huh? It's hard to say we have to say it. I mean, doubting so we can trust Mal? That's right. Be brave and talk, everybody. Let's discuss if there's anyone besides So who's acted suspicious. They're gonna go for Keiji now, because of the videotape. Kind of figured. I was worrying about how now Smith wants to tell that first half in the room of lies. There's this video I've been curious about. So there's a certain someone I suspect a little. Actually, while I was switching to the dark first floor, I saw a weird video, Mal. I'm very curious about Gin's action myself. Well, you know how to get to the first floor. I'm noticing a secret door just by searching the room a rumble had me tilting my head a bit. It's the cat sense, Mal. You need a better nose and a police dog to do that. If Gin has a sense of smell in both a dog and a cat, then... Just as a reminder, Gin's a human. No, he's a... cat dog. There's a guy with glasses, something like an axe swung at his head. Then he said Big Sarah's name. It can't be. That video. Of course, I don't suspect you or anything, Meow. I got scared and left the room right away. But I'm sure there was a victim video, Meow. The Hachime was just tougher to stay in a room because of the fake Mishima. See? No point in suspecting if we know the reason. Is that right, Sarah? There's no other reason than sure. Actually, this video, when I first watched it, I was too scared to look. So I used a fake Professor Mishima's monitor to play it again. What sort of video was this? Well, it's possible it's just faked, right? So I don't want to say anything irresponsible. I won't know unless you tell me. Well, look, it's that video I watched with you before, Sarah. A video I saw with her. This is it. Now, you're talking about this victim video, aren't you? Ah, the one I dropped. Yes, that's exactly right. There was a woman tied up by chains, and this terrifying device started up. And just like that, the woman died. And there was a man in front laughing. From behind, he looked like the policeman. It's like, uh-oh. To me, it looked like he left the woman to die. Ah, a shocking story. But it could always be a forgery. Then why don't we ask? Keiji is happy to go real. Or do you deny it? I'm doubting you so we can believe you. Look at that, look at those dead eyes. It's like, ooh, tasty meat. Time to sacrifice somebody else. Keiji. Benefit of doubt. Guilt. Innocent till proven guilty. Wait, please, Keiji is... Stop, Sarah. There's no reason for you to protect me. He's right. In fact, Miss Sarah, you should press the issue for us. What? I'm sure even Keiji will open his mouth for his dear Miss Sarah. Expose the true colors he's kept hidden so long. I'm counting on you. Expose Keiji by my own hand. Progress? Damn it, you always have these sexy poses. I didn't want to fight you, Sarah, but well... Can't let him mislead me. I'll choose the words I can refute and talk back. The student has become the master. Let's discuss the victim video now, so how about it? Let's try to show the first trials. Policeman's first trial, well, everybody knows it. I believe I showed someone's video. Would this one be the wrong one? No, none of us have heard about what was your first trial was yet, Keiji. Please don't lie like so. Boy, that's a shocking comparison to hear. Sorry, I'll reflect on it. If she saw it alone, I'm sure she could make a mistake. Objection! Unfortunately, I also watched it with her once, in the monitor room. There's no mistake, Keiji. So I see. Do you see your friendly policeman nice and clearly? No, we technically didn't. He'll make a great call from a backside view. Don't get suspicious people over dubious information. That's the only one, I guess. It's you who said to suspect each other so we could trust each other. If we only use concrete information, that wouldn't be suspecting, it'd just be facts. Aha. Oh, his face changed. The smug is gone. Uh-oh. That's the dead eyes. Some sort of fake. There's no difference between the two after all. There's zero difference between them. The security camera footage had no sound. I mean, it's weak evidence. But you can't talk about them like they're identical. Yeah, makes some sense. Okie dokie. I'll admit that. This one is also wrong. Bam. I don't even need to check the others. About that. The woman in the video was wearing a police uniform. You're a policeman too, Keiji. It is just a coincidence. I give. Discussion end. I give up. I can't beat you, Sarah. Please, tell us everything, Keiji. The video is real. The victim video that's now saw. And it was also my first trial. The woman's name was Megumi Sashihara. She was my boss ever since I joined the force. Police uniform, Keiji? Wait! Black hair. You're not Cody at all! I'm Keiji Shinogi. I've been assigned here starting this week. It's good to meet you. Good to meet you too. I'm Megumi Sashihara. I suppose this makes me your trainer. Well, pretty impressive for your age, Shinogi. Yes, ma'am. Well, you might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you have to think about how to spend it, or it won't last. I heard you were rather elite, Miss Megumi. Why would you, serve as a trainer for the likes of me? I wonder indeed. I have high hopes for you. Yes, ma'am. But then came a day of my nightmares. I shot a person. The criminal in the certain case. Miss Megumi. What? Why am I not being punished? I've killed a person. In self-defense, yes. But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon. That's just what the law says. You've done nothing wrong. Miss Megumi, I heard you made a backroom deal. So what? Get back to your duty. You're police. She's the benefactor protecting me. I'll never forget it. I owed her the worst kind of debt. Left her to die. No, But I killed her. Megumi. Mr. Policeman, get a hold of yourself, meow! Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore. Keiji. I'm surprised. What dangerous individual we've had lurking in our midst. You vote for me, I won't complain. No. Everyone. Speaking of voting, I think it's about time to decide. It's gonna be Q-taro. It will be Q-taro, Keiji. Then maybe Kanna and So? No, but So... Okay, So he announced he was a sacrifice. But he could just be lying. Like, how do we know we can confirm that? He could just be like, oh yeah, I just lied I was a sacrifice, so you wouldn't vote for me. But actually, someone else is, so I'm not gonna die. See ya. So, who will you vote for and which force it into the final vote? Bro? No way. That was way too quick. Well, you need time to work out the card traits this time, you see. Precisely. Choosing a victim without a satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either. What do we do? I don't want to suspect, but Q-taro, So, Keiji. You three are pretty sketchy. Hold up. Do we need one more person, though? Troubling, huh? If it's down to 3 options, it'll make our choices that much narrower. Gotta suspect someone again, Wolf? Then, maybe it's better to think of who to leave out from the final vote, meow? Who to leave out? Yeah, sure. It's a good idea, Gid. Really, Wolf? If you aren't chosen in the preliminary vote, and are dropped out, because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore. That might be one of our greatest allies. Of course, if there's sacrifice, it works against you. Kinda, Wolf, let's talk about who I want to leave out, Meow. Progress? Typically, Sister should be left out, Meow, because she's super compelled for reasoning, Wolf. We should leave out someone with lots of tokens, like Q-taro. We leave out Gin, since they don't have any tokens. We shouldn't be selecting Gin or Kanna. Sacrifice a kid no good at all. So should be left out. I mean, didn't you say he was a sacrifice to start? I have to say, I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. Right, if we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. I mean, you do know I'm a commoner. Because most likely you're the one who, messed with everything. There's been a bunch of card trading this time. It's possible Q-taro with all his tokens was involved in at least one trade. They give me his tokens or so. That subject could really influence the discussion. We should leave him out to extract info. My reason, because you're the only one I want to live most. No matter what. It's because So's a sacrifice that he's saying such a rotten shut. If he's about to suspicious stuff and losing our trust, you can get us to vote for him. Leave him out and his heart should calm down. But I wonder if just leaving him out will make him say what he's really thinking. For now, he's really a pain, huh? Just listen. The best person to leave out is someone who's really likely to have the sacrifice. If a sacrifice comes around to you, you can trade away if you have tokens, right? But Gin has 0 tokens. If Gin had the sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it. So it's a high chance he's a sacrifice. Well, no, wait. We were the sacrifice for a moment and then traded out the last minute. And also, I swear to protect Sarah, Meow. Gin, I believe in you, Meow. Are you gonna remove your hat and it turns out like you're the mastermind? Big twist. It's like, I've been the mastermind all along, you fools. Because you're cute. What do you think I was gonna say? When our escape failed, I looked at you and had a thought. She's acting kinda strange. You had this desperate look, as if you had to sacrifice. And on top of that, a last-minute trade right after our escape failed. Just a tad suspicious, isn't it? I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sarah. Meow, meow. This is it. Q-taro, is something the matter? They're being doing a trade just before the main game. Is that true? Huh? It's true. Yes, it's true. Maybe they traded to you and you don't even know. Which means, yeah, just maybe. I figured out who's got the sacrifice. Meow? What? How could you possibly know that from when we just... Q-taro. I know, everybody listen up. Disclosure. Keymaster. I'm the Keymaster. Eh? Yeah, I'm during the scene before voting. What's this all of a sudden? I can't tell where you're going with this. You would say that, huh, Sarah? Huh? Oh, cause you got the Keymaster from me. I'm sorry for taking the Keymaster from you. Does he mean the sacrifice card you got sent was mine, Sarah? It's Q-taro sent me the sacrifice. And you still got the sacrifice now, ain't that right? What's he talking about? I have a commoner card now. Q-taro's making a false accusation here. Works out for me. Say, come, what do I do? Make use of this. You really think I'm the sacrifice? Yeah. Then just leave me out of the vote. Don't be misled, guys. The sacrifice gets 2 votes. She puts those 2 votes toward herself. She's getting selected. In other words, if I'm not selected, that will be proof. Either way, nobody votes for Miss Sarah, and we'll have proof. I would like that, but it's about time we proceed with the vote. Please wait. We decide such an important vote with so much still unclear. We just can't sort it out in such a short time. God, what should we do? Vidiv's gonna be one of the ones we nominate, remember? We really should discuss some more. You should know when to give up. Well, Q-taro could have lost the Keymaster that final vote. We'll trade, technically. Time is up. Please select the 4 who will remain for the final vote. Enter your votes, please. That final trade basically makes everything a wild card. Please choose who to vote for. Wait! We had a commoner. The only other person we know for sure was a commoner was Keiji. Oof. Should I vote for myself? Ah, gotta do tradition. Dang. So maybe he is the Keymaster still? He wasn't put into the votes. The first vote is over. And I wasn't chosen. Relief. I can feel my strained nerves loosening. But why these 4? Sir, are you... Just like I said, I'm not a sacrifice. I'm a commoner. 4 will advance to the final vote. So Heioi. Kanna Kizuchi. Keiji Shinogi. Now Egakoro. Why me? This isn't right. I know there's despair myself. You can't want to have a conversation when you feel like this. Which is why it's my role to inspire them. To touch their hearts. Like Keiji did for me in the first game. Lift your heads up. We've always done what we had to do. No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop. But... Kanna, we're not your enemies. Even if someone is a sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk when we advance the discussion. Sarah... Right you are. Real battle begins here. Everyone. Because those of us who were in pick should start. Incidentally, my role is commoner, got that. Also, Grill, it's not this time to shrivel up, meow. Send the cartridge order, wolf. Yeah. So I guess you're not death flagged because... Well, wait a minute. That's the thing, though. Has he checked his tablet in a while? Because he did say someone lost their tablet. And then they were given a spare. So that means if Q-taro was knocked out, he would have been knocked out during the trade, and he would have not seen his role right up till now. And he's the type that might be dumb enough not to check it. So he could very well be the sacrifice, he may not even know it. And someone else amongst us 4 is the Keymaster. Now please, grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish. Now we're gonna proceed along digging into details of the trades. Big Sis Reiko got it, meow. I should quietly sit in the chair again. There were 4 trades made in total. That ain't many. By the way, I've been coming the whole way, Wolf. Take a trade with any once, Meow. Trading cards required 50 tokens. So only so many people can make trades. Alright, let's start extracting. Honestly, it's all a mess in my head. Glad we got given more time to sort it out. The token rankings had Q-taro in first, and Gin in last if I heard right. Me, you, and now are near the bottom, right? I don't think we had enough tokens to trade cards. My heart was pounding, wondering when I get past a bad card, Meow. But my roll didn't change up to the very end, Wolf. I made for all 5 trades, Meow. Oh. Five trades. Must look really that's wrong, Meow. What? There were 5 trades, Wolf. 5? Wait, by my memory there were 3 trades. Then I heard there was one just before the main game. Ah, I get it. You misunderstood, Q-taro. There were 2 trades while you're out. What? I don't make no sense. That's our line, Meow. Sorry, but nobody's given me an explanation. Oh, well, that's on us. Hey, Q-taro, when was it that you passed Sarah the sacrifice card? Actually, did you have to sacrifice from the start? No, that ain't it. The first card I had was Commoner. I get it. That tells me most of the trades. What? I have a clue, Wolf. What's that, Meow? Because your friendly policeman made the first trade. For real? Who'd you trade what? I gave Sarah the Keymaster. Huh? Then what card did Sarah start with? I know he's gonna lie, but... whatever. At first, I was a commoner. You trade Keymaster for commoner, Meow? And I deep and darn trust doing it. Let's do a little sort out. In the first trade, I passed the Keymaster into Sarah's hands. In the second trade, what got traded? Someone sacrificing Q-taro's commoner, Sarah's commoner, and Q-taro's sacrifice. I can't remember if that was the third or second trade. No, because there was never a trade and she's like, oof, oof, I'm fine. Exactly. Someone's sacrifice was swapped to Q-taro's commoner. In the third trade, Sarah's Keymaster and Q-taro's sacrifice were swapped. Yep, that's what it mean. That's a gorilla. That's a finger, never, Meow. We're gonna have to tell us all details of the third trade. Progress. The time of the third trade, I was searching for the first floor alone, Meow. Don't want to know the situation, Wolf. The third trade happened while everyone was sharing a laptop. These trades, I better keep them sorted out in my head, too. You now sort the details of the trades. Let's get this all straight. The top row of this table is what cards everyone had to start with. Those further to the right had more tokens to spend in broad strokes, at least. The next row is what cards everyone had after the first trade. Below that is after the second trade, and after the third trade, and so on and so forth. The bottom row is after the fifth trade, in other words, the rolls they ended up with. Of course, this is all guesswork. I'll rework it if new information comes up. See, that time I was with Keiji in the first floor, kitchen lets them minding someone else talk. Well, we don't have much information to go with right now. I was worried because you were acting strange, Sarah. To think you betrayed the sacrifice. Damn, Q-taro. You're gonna make that train on the spot and add the incident. Huh? Something strange here. Yeah. Q-taro, why aren't you talking? I was off doing all this stuff by myself, Wolf. I want to see the laptop, Meow. What stuff did you do exactly? It's not relevant right now, Wolf. This is it. Why won't you deny it, Q-taro? What? I mean, you need to ring a box to trade. If you used one on the spot, shouldn't we have seen him do it? What could he be hiding? I'm gonna touch your heart and make you reveal things by touching your heart. Was not like even moving. You gotta work on your cardio, buddy. Be silent as you want. It's no use. Something's fishy here. Aye. Spit all out, Q-taro. I meant to cooperate with Sarah and everyone, but I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic. Pathetic adult. The third trade. My sacrifice being sent to Sarah. So? It wasn't me. It was So's doing. What? I don't know what you're talking about. So knew. He knew I had the sacrifice. What? I'm thinking Keiji might be the sacrifice now. Like I said, he was a commoner. He might have suspected we had the sacrifice and, like, took the fall for us. So that way we either we live, or he dies, quotation marks, and then he saves us. He's literally just being Joe again. When everybody was sharing the laptop. So I wasn't going to use the toilet. Also, we got detective powers now, so they might be trying to write him off. Went to use a ring-up box. Drew my sacrifice in Sarah's keymaster. I mean, that was obvious. Don't know a thing about that. Wait a second. He chose 2 other people and made them trade. You can do that. It must be possible, huh? So you can say that with confidence. So, is it about time you confess? Tell us your real reason for sharing a laptop. Such a deeply suspicious individual, Keiji. That handshake progress! God, you guys look like jesters. But I hear the truth from your mouth. What about what? Between siblings do you have a shit from the correct ones or 9 correct ones? Affirm or deny. Exactly, because he was with us. The question is, how did you know the sacrifice? She's just rolling on ahead with this assumption that I knew, You want to do a sacrifice via hacking. I'll just take a peek to do that. Precisely, you saw it directly. Q-taro's intent was to negotiate with So, and as a condition for his trade, he showed So his sacrifice card. It's natural to think that. Such an act of imagination, Miss Sarah. How about you use that imagination to consider what their negotiations was like? Q-taro started to negotiate outside So's bedroom door. Do we actually know that? Yes, even So's already recognized that fact. Aha, that's right. How did So react to Q-taro's proposition? Must have let him into the room and quickly struck the deal. Not brave enough to let Q-taro in. No, I'm sure So was on guard. Q-taro took the laptop from once before. Someone let him in the room, no questions asked. And then they make the deal through the door. How amusing. This is far away. Q-taro slipped the whole tablet under the door. Maybe I might betray him. Try this one. That's it exactly. That's what Q-taro did to propose his deal. So must have been fairly wary of Q-taro, who could best him using force. So Q-taro informed him that he was to sacrifice in advance. Not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. Dang it, So. You're always doing this stuff. So, yet another objective on top of tokens and the Sarah folder. To control the sacrifices you wanted. You got it. After the second trade, me and Kanna were working on the escape plan. Then I heard Q-taro for the door. Want to make a deal, he said. I didn't care to listen. Please leave this tablet under the door.
And there I saw it. Sacrifice. How brave of him to go as far as offering up info just so I'd share the laptop. What do you know? Sarah, you saw that first floor security footage, right? Well, it's the truth. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was one absurd trial, I tell you. They told me it's the props used for the death game. That's true. You set up the cards. Yeah. Of course, I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. It's like I killed him. Kai took the stage card. I just placed it random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back one more time. Such an emotional story. So that's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens. 100 meow? No shit, that's enough for 2 trades. You left yourself enough for just 1 trade. How cunning. Pretend to risk your life, but not forgetting to protect yourself. What a dirty adult you are. Say again. All told, you left yourself an escape route. If you're in a pickle, you could pass the sacrifice away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first instead of sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sarah, always thinking of her allies. Is that the truth of the first trade? The third trade, rather. I was hoping it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing. Why does he do all this to me? But you went above and beyond my expectations. Huh? The 4th trade was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah? What are you talking about? I mean, the sacrifice of what killed Joe, yes? I didn't have tokens. I didn't even have enough tokens. I couldn't do any trades. No tokens. That's hard to believe. Quit, loner. What's a big Sarah for the 4th trade, wolf? So was I. So didn't do any trade then. Well, must have been an ally who did it for you. Keiji, you took the sacrifice from Miss Sarah, didn't you? What? What's the meaning of this? It's really very simple. The 2 of them were accomplices. Miss Sarah and Keiji formed a terrifying plan involving a sacrifice. To achieve victory in the main game, by the way of sacrifice. They schemed to escape by working together and having Keiji win the vote. I suspect the 5th trade that followed was Miss Sarah and Keiji making a bluff. They just picked 2 random commoners to have trade. And the sacrifice is Keiji. That's all wild fabrication. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the 5th trade. So smelling now to lead everyone by the nose. If my reasoning is correct, Keiji's a sacrifice and the sage is Miss Now, perhaps. I'm the sage? Yep, so it may well be fine to have Miss Now die this time. Wait a second! At the start you said you were the sacrifice. Yep, that was a lie. I'm a commoner. No way. Then, when you in the same boat as me? And see, guess choosing anybody but Keiji is the same in the end. Let's vote for Kanna, so she's the least valuable. So... Enough. It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. Here's a friendly little police report. I long since used up all my tokens. And you want me to just believe that? So, you're just dying to say I end up with a being sacrificed, aren't you? Disclosure. Keymaster. Unfortunately, I'm the Keymaster. Huh? What are you saying? I like that little puppy dog face he does when things go wrong. It's just like this. It's like, oh no, my plans are ruined. It's the perfect iteration of like I'm a genius, and then it's like, oh no. The Keymaster is Q-taro though. Looks like we got him good. Disclosure. Sage. My real role is Sage. Q-taro's a sage. Ooh. Does it mean Keiji's guaranteed to live? And who's going down? Ridiculous. That's impossible. It's possible, alright. And as a sage, I'm making an announcement. Keiji's without doubt the Keymaster. It can't be true. That's all. You're on the right track to make accomplices. Oh wait, was the knockout? Was that some weird, stupid plan with Keiji and Q-taro? That wasn't Sarah I teamed up with. It was Q-taro. Let's tell the truth of the fourth trade, shall we?
A trade between Mr. Policeman and Q-taro. Progress?